Well, hello folks, Sam Owens here again, and I got a nice product from VEVOR. They make a great product line, and this happens to be a socket set. It's a 1/2-inch drive impact socket set. There's 65 pieces in this, and it has long and short sockets for both metric and US. Okay, so let's look at it. And right here, first thing you're gonna notice is there's some weight behind this. It's got to be 30-something pounds to pick this up. It's let's just let you see. Actually, up to the right, I'm going to be placing information, technical specs, and everything that you could pause and look. Now, when this comes shipped to you, there's all these 65 sockets and extensions and what have you. Sometimes things are going to be all askew and it won't look real pretty in there because it's been set on end, dropped, and things will flex and move out. So when I open mine though, this will show you that I have actually opened this up ahead of time and looked at it and examined what I have, so I know what to expect. And once you set the sockets up, they will stay that way in normal transporting from one place to another, like a tool or location. Now let me show you how to open this thing. Your first instincts, you see these two, you flip these and you expect to open it, but no, this thing is so big and heavy, it has to have a latch on either side over there. So what you need to do is lift up, click that, lift up, click that. I found this is the only way to do it, and then it will gently open up. And I've carried this from one place to another, and if you'll notice, everything is nice and straight. When I got it, some of these sockets were crisscrossed, upside down, and so I straightened them all up so that all of the lettering is facing up and organized. And then it's real quick to see if everything is there, and it is. So let me just kind of push this back a little bit so I can push this up so we can look at it. Okay, there we go. Is the short sockets, it's 3/8 through 1 1/4 inch. And then you have 3/8 through 1 1/4 inch deep sockets. Now each of these sockets, and let me just go to the biggest one here, is a 6-point socket. It's really strong and heavy duty, and they even tell you on here each socket will have laser lettering, that's laser, and then stamped into the socket is the actual size right here. Some accessories here like a universal. This is a 1/2 inch to a 1/2 inch universal, and it's different than what you normally see, but that does the same effect. You have a 5-inch extension and a 3-inch extension, and also a 10-inch extension right here. Now you have a couple of other things that could be handy. Right here is a 3/8 to 1/2 inch. That may be good because you may have a ratchet or a impact wrench that is 3/8 and it will adapt to this set. So that is nice to have. Or you might be over at somebody's place and their tool, they don't have a 1/2 inch drive. You also can go backwards 1/2 inch to 3/8. So that is nice. And these are all hardened, very hard metal. I like this. you have a complete set right here that you could go and do a job. You don't need an actual impact wrench. A lot of times that's only used for special applications where they're torqued on at a high level. Right here is a nice 1/2-inch ratchet, and you can take them on, put them on, and take them off. Okay, so it's a complete set that you could go and operate this whole set with just what you have right here. It's nice when you have an impact wrench for those jobs where it requires an impact wrench to get things loose. You don't have a breaker bar in here, and maybe this wouldn't do the job. But these sockets are all rated for impact operation. Now, let's continue. You have the US sizes, and then you have the metric sizes up here. You have the shallow socket, and you have the long socket, deep socket. Okay, and you get a little felt or some sort of a soft material here, which actually compresses down and actually holds it. Shipping is a whole different thing because they're throwing these boxes around. But in your shop or home, once you set these up, they should stay in a relative organized manner and not go all over the place like you'll see when you get them from first shipping. Okay, I'm going to do another little demonstration just to show you the use of the sockets with an impact wrench, and I have a little demonstration set up. All right, folks, I have my impact wrench. I know it's overkill, it's 3/4 inch, but I have an adapter here which brings it down to the 1/2 inch socket range I need. There's 2 bolts here that I'm going to demonstrate it on, and I'm going to use the short socket, shallow, and here is the nut and washer, and also I have a lag bolt here that I'm going to use. Now the lag bolt is 9/16, and the bolt here, which has got a head on the other side, is 11/16, and we're going to do that first. And notice I'm going to put this part in here, and then I set it, I've already got it set at a low torque, and I'm going to put a washer on here, and put the 11/16 nut on here. Whoop. Let's see. Okay, and now we're just going to hit it a little bit and just watch how nice it works. Whoa, boy. There we go. And it is on there tight. Now, if I want to take it off, put this on here like this, and it's off. Right there. No problem. All right, let's take that off, and now let's see the other lag bolt, how it works. Pop this on, and you can pop it any place you want. Actually, that little hole is actually a great place right there to put this so that it will kind of lock it in place a little bit, okay? And we're gonna put this in here, and I'm going to get it started a little bit. Whoop, once I put it forward. And you see, I can drive it so hard with this thing, I can split the wood. Normally, you probably wouldn't be working with wood with this, so metal would hold on to it. But you see, this baby does have some power to it. Okay, I think that will give you an idea of just how the socket set can work for you And it's a complete set, really, just the way it is. It having a ratchet built in with the extensions, universal adapters. You couldn't ask for anything more, I don't think. And if you wanted a complete tool set with both deep, shallow, of both metric and US sizes. Folks, I want to show you one thing now, just to show you when I put these back, and we'll put this one back in, and I like to keep them organized with the lettering up, and we'll take this one off and we'll put him in there. And I want you to see that this case is really well designed with this foam here. It's going to kind of nestle this in place and hold it. Now push down, lock these in, and then you can lock these. Now I'm going to show you picking this up and turning it upside down, and then we're going to open it and show you how this will work. Okay, you see I can kind of bounce it around, and then I might even put it up there like that, and upside down. Somebody might be carrying it, doesn't realize. And then I can turn it over, and now let's just see what we have. First, I'm going to lift up, then flip. You don't want anyone to see you not knowing how to open your socket kit. And right there, everything is in order. It did not move around and anything. So that's the way you want to see it. At least I do. I want to thank you very much for watching my video.